Greetings everyone, welcome back. My name is Stefan, and today we'll be continuing on with episode 8 of our series of the Tall Swarm and the highest difficulty settings in-game. As always, this is what we're playing with, and this is what we're playing on. It's a pretty tough stuff, but of course, we're gonna make it. And indeed, so far, it seems that we have made it. We had just repelled a massive invasion force over at Sabik, coming over from the Vuxrak Commonwealth, and now we're back on the offensive. The enemy fleet is shattered and inferior. The war fleet of the Kraz Commonwealth is also pathetic and should not be posing any threat. We had taken out their defensive pact member in the previous video, and now they're left all alone to themselves. And at this point, there's really nothing to stop us from destroying the galaxy. With the way things are, and with the way things could be. Our naval capacity is quite insane, and if we actually get to utilize that, well, that's gonna be GG for the galaxy. And so without further ado, let's begin the micro war and defeat these guys once and for all. Oh wow. We have come across the ruined sentry array. How cool. We've known that this was a thing for pretty much the entire game, and now we know for sure. When we're able to finally research mega engineering technology, we'll be able to restore this thing up to proper order, and then we'll know of everything. We have finally reached the point where we're so much over Empire capacity that we have a plus 100% technology cost to everything. That's pretty insane. Let's resettle some pops and circumvent this problem. And that is primarily because of the amount of colonies and districts that we have. We also, of course, have a bunch of systems that are not particularly useful, and we'll dismantle those once the wars are over. Excuse me? We're experiencing a critical shortage of consumer goods? Really? I swear, if this actually impacts my research, I'll be so mad. And yeah, now our research has gone down because we lack consumer goods. What the fuck is going on? Oh, okay. Makes sense. We have some buildings that consume consumer goods. And because of these buildings, we're running a global resource shortage. And this affects everyone. Somehow, magically. Okay. I know exactly what to do. We just employ our drones in producing consumer goods. Brilliant. And somehow that caused a consumer goods shortage, even worse than before. Oh, maybe it's because some consumer goods are being used for culture and entertainment. That's not allowed. Alright, I've just disabled so many buildings, and let's see if our economy recovers after that. Yep, it's looking quite fine actually. Finally positive in energy and strategic resources, as expected, because upkeep costs exactly those two things. Ooh, we've just encountered the crystalline construct. That's quite nice, we'll be able to get the hull plating on our ships, And crystal forged plating is much cheaper than neutronium armor or shields, and so we can just pay a single strategic resource instead of spending like 80 alloys per module. So that's quite nice. Alright, looks like we have shattered that crystal, and now we can go ahead and research the debris. Looks like nearly all the scientists on the science ships are dead, too tired of waiting, but now they'll finally get a use. Speaking of use, what kind of debris do these guys have? Not much. Alright. We're not really losing a lot by not researching this debris, we're just saving ourselves some micromanagement. In the meantime, we're also doing the service to the galaxy of clearing out marauders, because those bastards are annoying, and they gotta go. I don't think I've reinforced once in this video, which honestly is not a big problem considering how our fleets have just kind of steamrolled through the enemy empire. And we'll do a mass assault on the main station of the marauders. These bastards get what they deserve. That's funny. A Netheri escape pod from the Marauders has come to our attention. A Netheri escape pod drifted into our space recently after a particularly violent clash between two warring clans of the Utheti Freeholders. Sure, it can't be the massive fleet that's coming to destroy all of you. Order patrol units intercepted the pod and opened it, revealing a grateful Utheti flag officer. The Admiral has pledged to serve until death, at no cost. Sure. How about we harvest you for your food? You're much more useful to us that way. And now they only have one last outpost, so let's send in High Fleet Behemoth and take them out once and for all. The other fleets will serve well in the Feli, while they'll be able to completely annihilate the rest of their empire. Well, at least in this space. They still do have a single planet remaining, but that's coming to a very quick conclusion at the hands of the other purifiers. This is a little gift for them. I'll sacrifice some food and get these guys happy. That's to ensure a pleasant taste once we come in and consume them later. In the meantime, I'll start on the Colossus project and create a planet killer. And maybe we'll get to use it. Now officially, the Utheti Freeholders are no more. Also, we have finally reached the point of the current year. It's 2019. 2019 pops, and about half of those are meant for the slaughterhouse. The gun pointed at the head of the universe. We've explored a myriad of possibilities, and now it is clear to us that we can develop a suitable planet killer class weapon for our very first Colossus type vessels. While other avenues can be pursued later, we can only spare the attention to develop one such weapon alongside the final stages of the Colossus project. You know what we're gonna get. The World Cracker. If we're gonna destroy food, we're gonna make it glorious. In the meantime, it looks like the Purifiers have lived up to their name and have taken the snack. And now, soon enough, the Vuxorak Commonwealth will disappear off the face of the galaxy. Awesome, the Colossus project has been completed. Now, we have Colossi and the planet Cracker. We do have a startling lack of citadels though, so we're gonna have to create one of our own, and then mount the Colossus assembly yards. And only then can we create the Colossus itself. Well, looks like another opponent has been eliminated. The Crossfox Commonwealth is no more. And the war is over. There's no one to war with. Only these guys. And these guys are going to be taken very soon. After all, the Purifiers have about 40k fleet power, looking at them. Ooh, Mega Engineering. Awesome. Now we'll be able to restore that sentry array, and we'll be able to see the fear of everyone in the galaxy as we approach. Oh wow, would you take a look at that? Looks like the human commune has entered the war. Obviously, these guys need to learn the power of hierarchy. A hierarchy where they're at the bottom rungs and they're getting eaten alive. Alright, we have captured Sol. Pretty nice planet actually. They have quite a lot of alloy production, they're trading, they have soldier jobs. They're ready for everything. Except for a massive swarm. They can just technologically outmaneuver them without any issue whatsoever. Alrighty, things are looking quite good. I've just resettled most of the purged pops over to the Grand Feeding Ground. And here, they're going to be processed for centuries, one at a time until all of them are gone. By that point, we'll have more conquests for more pops and more purges. Side research, by the way, is by far the largest that we have at 3k rather than 1, and it's going to keep growing from there. As far as our situation in the galaxy goes, well, there's really no competition. The Tall Swarm is just too OP. But anyways, that's gonna be it for today's video. The next video is gonna be the finale. I'll be using the Colossus for something very special, but that's all you need to know for now. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like, subscribe for wanting more. I have a Patreon if you want to donate, and I have a Discord if you just want to chat. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next one. Bye bye.